tournaments here at Real Game Colosseum were literally hell on earth to go through. I don't know how this guy is still here trying to prepare himself for this, because that right there was hell. What is up, YouTube? I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokémon XD Gale of Darkness as part of the Year of the Pokémon. In the last episode, we struggled to beat the second round here at Real Game Colosseum, and I decided, you know what, I don't care. I am just going to wing it. And through the winging it, doing it multiple times, so much so that both my Joy-Cons died while I was playing off screen, everyone is at least level 42, save, of course, for our Shelder, who we have to go purify now, and show that we now have a full team of 6 Pokemon to take on the final area of the story mode at Dark Isle. Because, yeah, we are pretty much done with all of the main areas here for now. There is a lot of subplots and side quests we can do, but a few of them have to wait until after we've beaten Cipher. So, why am I in here? Why am I in here? Why am I in there? I don't know. But whatever. Anyway, like I said, as you saw, everyone is now up to level 42 or higher. Zaprong hasn't learned anything new. Pyro, I'm not 100% sure if we're going to get Sunny Day as a move or not. I have not decided. Probably because it doesn't really help us now that I'm not using Bouncer, because Bouncer's damage output is terrible. Iris now knows Sleep Powder, so she's good. And Boo learned Belly Drum. That is going to be a lot of fun to work with. And Skulker, I replaced Confuse Ray with Will-O-Wisp because I was having the absolute worst confusion luck that I think I've ever had in Pokemon. That I would hit Confuse Ray, and I think maybe 2 Pokemon whenever I was using him in there. When I was using Skulker in there, got to use it. So yeah, that was pretty damn awful. But it's okay because I'm pretty sure Shelter's about to gain like 10 levels. And no, I'm not even joking. I think it's legitimately going to gain 10 levels. Alright, let's see. Regains Takedown, which I don't really care about. Refresh, which I don't really care about. 93,000 experience. Jesus. Alright, she gonna level up very high here. Alright. 32. 33. She wants to learn Leer. Bitch, you ain't learning Leer. That's useless. Level 33. Alright, 34. Alright, 35. How high can you go, sweetie? 36. 37. 38. 39. Level 40. 41. You want to learn Clamp? No. Good, decent move, but no. Alright, level 42. Level 43. Level 44. Oh my god. Level 45. Level 46. Jesus. Alright, it gained 17 levels? 17 levels. You, my friend, are amazing. 17 freaking levels. And no, I have nothing. They're just gonna call you Shelly. She's sticking her tongue out at people. That's just what she does. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, actually no, go back. I want to see your moveset. Or your stats. Alright, that's not terrible. Its special attack's gonna skyrocket once we evolve it. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna miss anything if I evolve it early. Alright, so Cerebi, don't let me down. 3 more levels and it learns Ice Beam. That's the last move. But I also have an Ice Beam TM, so yeah, we're good. Let's go get Cloyster. Actually, first things first, let's use the TMs. Ice Beam on for Shelly. And get rid of Aurora Beam. And then I want Protect for Shelly. In lieu of Refresh, because who the hell's using Refresh? I get that that's a move that they wanted Pokemon to have, but come on. Alright, last but not least, I do want to test this thing's hidden power. So, let's use hidden power in lieu of takedown. And if I don't like it, then we can replace it with a different move. Alright, oh yeah, I want to teach someone Earthquake. Oh, Boo, I want to teach Earthquake. But for now... Oh, there it is. I was about to say, where the hell's the Water Stone? Where the hell's my Water Stone, damn it? Alright, let's see what my Cloyster looks like at level 46. And no, I don't mean what it looks like model-wise, because it's definitely a stadium model. Which isn't terrible, it's just... Why does it sound like fucking Fearow? Good lord. I hate that they had all those similar sounding things. It's so dumb. Alright, let's see. Ooh, yeah, you are an absolute glass cannon. An absolute glass cannon. But I can pair you with Boo for fights going forward, though. Speaking of which, we should deal with that. We should address the elephant in the room. Earthquake. I know Skulker can learn it, but Boo is my best attacker. So, no thank you, Arm Thrust. Alright, anybody else? I know... What about Shadow Ball? Can anyone learn Shadow Ball for type coverage? Pyro can. Maybe in lieu of Bite. To get more attack damage for that. I'll make a note of that. Any other moves I could think of? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Iris has Psychic already, so... Yeah, no, she's good. Psychic, Giga Drain, Silver Wind, that is fine by me. Let's give you, actually, the Mystic Water. Iris, we'll give you the Miracle Seed. And now everybody has an item to work with. Everybody's got an item to work with. Unfortunately, though, we're not done yet, because I think I noticed my item stock is a little low. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more balls than that, so... We're going to go grab some. How much money do I have? 85,000, that's more than enough. If you do need more, though, Real Game Colosseum is a great place to grind up money. I think one of the fights I even got $25,000 for, just for winning one of the rounds. That's freaking cool. Alright, so head to the outskirts stand. We're going to grab some balls. Ignore Willie because he's just there to be a nuisance. Alright, so let's see. Let's buy... 16 Ultra Balls. So that gives us 35. And I want to buy 20 Timer Balls to give us 30. And we're going to buy some Hyper Potions. Because, well, yeah, we're going to need them. One of each of those. I think we're okay. We're going to have healing machines over at Citadel Isle, so I'm not worried about that. Yeah, most of the money in this game is pretty much going to be guaranteed to go towards... Actually, wait a minute. No, wait, he only has normal types. Who's somebody I can... we'll check out the chick at Gation Port. We're going to check out the chick at Gation Port, who's right over here that we're going to fight. And we're going to see what... we're going to see what Shelly's hidden power is. Alright, so... I don't think she's evolved her Pokemon yet. I don't think she evolves them until the post-game. Alright, so Swablu and Feebas. We'll start it against Feebas. So if it's super effective against Feebas, then we'll know that it's either grass or electric. Either one helps me. That's good type coverage. I know it's a waste of a fight here, but come on. If it's not very effective, then... Oh, super effective. Alright, so it's either grass or electric. Alright, that's cool. Let's Thunder Wave and then Hidden Power. Because I need to test this. I am deeply curious. It is grass. Okay, cool. I don't mind. I legitimately do not mind that. That is extra beef for the team. I know I'm not using a physical attack with it, but you know what? I don't mind. And I get a little bit of money. Alright. We are coming back to... We are going to go back to the lab momentarily in a few minutes, but I need to see this. For the love of God, please be Wooper. Please be Wooper. Of course not. Why would I expect it to be Wooper? Alright, Wooper, I've given you, like, way too many chances at this point. I like, way too many chances. So, no, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I've given this thing way too many chances to show up. When I'm doing the post-game stuff, I will bring the things back. But for now, I just have... I don't want to keep bouncing back and forth from Citadel Isle, because it is a long way. So, back we go. We will be back to check if Wooper will show up in the post-game. Or if I have to grind, I'll do it. But I don't think we're going to have to grind too much. I think one more grind session before we take on the final boss is going to be what we need to do. But first things first, we got some Pokemon to purify. Oh, by the way, yeah, I also caught that Growlithe. Unfortunately, the original footage I had for it was corrupted, so yeah, you're not going to see it. I feel bad, but you're not going to see it. But we're going to purify everybody else. Starting with Primeape. Who I actually did consider using for a little bit on the team. In the preliminary planning for this LP. Because that helping hand is super useful, but I figured I'd get better use out of it with defensive utility. So, no Primeape. Alright, who's next? Arbok. Will I have enough to make a, another set? Like a perfect set? I am curious about that. In case you couldn't tell, this is a preparation episode, so... Yeah, we may not even end up going to Citadel Isle by the end of this, because I have to figure things out. Make some preparations, and all that jazz. Alright, Charbaka, you did good. Hypno should be one of the next few. And it's the next one, beautiful. Which I believe then leaves Weepinbell and... Tangela, I want to say. Because I had Venomoth with me the whole time. And obviously I had Shelter with me the whole time. I want to say, like I said, I could be wrong. Alright, Hypno, good job. Don't need you. Weepinbell. Oh, Magneton. Aha! I forgot about Magneton. I completely forgot about Magneton. Does that mean Tango is already purified? Well, good for me then. Double Edge and Thunder. Or Refresh. There. Oh, Rain Dance. So it only knew Thunder then when you purified it. Hey, I like that. Give a Pokemon multiple Shadow moves instead of just the usuals. Would you like to give a nickname to Magneton? No, I would not. Then last but not least should be Weepinbell. Yep. Beautiful. And yes, I was also considering using Weepinbell and Victory Bell in this run. But honestly, like I said, I don't use Venomoth enough, so... Weepinbell understands. Look at him. There's not a single thing going on in his brain right now. He is totally fine with this. Oh, he's the one who got Morning Sun. I thought Venomoth had Morning Sun. I don't know. Alright, so that was 6 Pokemon purified in this episode. We're not done yet, but first things first, I need to see something. Let's see. We gotta do Nosepass and we have to do Growlithe. Alright. Grass and Flying. Psychic is super effective against Poison. Poison is super effective against Grass and Flying. Yes, we can! Alright, beautiful, I got it. Alright, so Hypno to Arbok. Then Arbok to Bouncer. And then Bouncer to Paris. And that gives us 9 full sets. Hell to the yes. Alright. Alright, so Growlithe will purify off Seedot. And Nosepass will put you in number 5 so you can purify off that Vulpix. Or Seal. Or Spheal. It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's going to go lightning fast. Which is good because we've got, as you knew from the last couple episodes, we have a lot of Shadow Pokemon left to catch. Alright, I will heal off screen because we are going to end the episode soon, but I do want to see if this guy actually wants to battle us again. So we'll swap Shelly with Boo, and we'll see if this guy's ready to put up a fight against us. Oh, you'll never defeat me, a Furd, but sure. You and your Furret don't stand a chance against me. I think he also has a Shedinja now, which is only mildly problematic. Mildly. Alright, first things first. Thunderbolt that Noctowl, and we belly drum Boo. It is so nice having a Pokemon with, gonna be so nice having a Pokemon with belly drum. That is gonna be like, we're gonna start insta-killing things left and right. Oh, it is Ninjask. Okay, cool. Even better. Alright, have the attack. They have the HP to maximize attack. Alright, Thunderbolt Ninjask, Brick Break Furret. Does he have Shedinja, though? I feel like he does. Not holding it against him if he doesn't, but that's like, it's kind of a... You'd think if he has Ninjask that he would have Shedinja. Yeah, he does have it. Okay, cool. Alright, so Brick Break. Bye, Furret. You didn't stand a chance. Alright, so Bug and Ghost. None of these affected, so we're going to swap Zaprong out for... Pyro. And it's not like it's going to make a difference, but I'll just call Boo. Jack up his accuracy, even though he doesn't need it. Even though he doesn't need it. Let's see how much damage the Shedinja does. I know it's got decent attack. Not bad, not bad. For being as low a level as it is, it doing that much damage is not bad. But unfortunately for it's not gonna survive. You ain't gonna survive, Shedinja. I'm sorry. Oh, Skulker leveled up. Yay. Yeah, Skulker's definitely gonna need the XP share if he's gonna be a good defensive tank for us. I want him to be where Shelly's at. Ooh, 5,600 money. I'll take that. So long as you're around pieces assured, even in the future. Damn straight it is. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Endman64. Join me next time when we go to Citadark Isle to settle the score with Cipher once and for all. And hopefully snag all the remaining Shadow Pokemon. Spoiler alert, we won't, but at least we'll get most of them. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.